Okay, cool. So we don't know what happened. I mean, there's the normal takeaways. There's the black crime, obviously. There's people trying to say that, like in this one, like the entire scene feels dystopian. Why didn't they step up and help the lady? It's like that is fundamentally a part of the race problem because
Right.
like black people are beyond reproach. Like there's no need to overcomplicate this angle. Like black crime, we all know. But like Nick said, um, most of them should be locked up primarily, like for the most part. And we know what's going on there. What I wanted to kind of get into, and if SW and DoomerNat, if you guys want to add anything to that after this
Yeah.
part,
What?
go for it.
Oh, after this
Oh, no,
part.
no, no, no,
Okay,
go for
sure.
it, go for it, go for it.
No, only thing I was going to say is people don't understand the gravity of how bad black on white violence has actually become. So the overall murder rate is going down, but the amount of whites that are murdered by blacks is going up. So blacks are becoming a larger share of the perpetrators of white homicide victimization, right? So whites are being murdered by blacks, and that is increasing while the murder rate is going down. The implication that that must mean is that whites are becoming less violent and blacks are becoming less violent towards blacks, but they are becoming more violent towards white people. And a lot of it, and when you get into specific states, like the worst one is like South Carolina, Mississippi, Louisiana, when you get into the South where there's higher concentrations of blacks.
Right.
Like in South Carolina specifically, literally 50% of the perpetrators of white murders are blacks. And
Jesus, I didn't
and
know that.
Miss yeah, Archaic Media, he's a Twitter account, has some good data on it. He broke it down, he went through the data.
Well, yeah, I
So
mean,
it's
that's why I just fundamentally don't want to hear anything about the real victims of black crime are black people,
oh
like
yeah.
like what Stephen Miller was doing the other day when he was with JD Vance giving the press conference about them taking over DC. And Stephen Miller had this incredibly anti-white comment where, and I know some people are more inclined to like Stephen Miller. I'm very suspicious of him. And it's because of things like this. He had an incredibly anti-white statement. He said, the real Americans in DC are not these stupid liberal hippies who are white. The real Americans are blacks in DC, and they're the ones that are the most victims. So the boomer hippies are actually the real racists. And it's like, shut, I don't want to hear that. And I already had the inkling that stat that you just posited was going on just because of the rate at which we're seeing more and more of these stories. But that's just why I don't want to hear any more about that. It's completely missing the point, and it really just reinforces liberalism's priors. You know what I mean?